Nothing better than hot coffee going through your system. Okay. So I'm just gonna show you what I have up close. It is a chicken sandwich, and it's got lettuce, like chicken salad, just white mayo, chicken sazon, Dijon mustard, and spring onion. And then it has lettuce, cilantro, and tomato inside. And then I got orange juice as well and my coffee. The bread is oat bread with a little bit of that's what it said. Luckily, it's not a lot of questions. That was my wish, because I don't want this video to be super long. First one, how is it being married by just Joni? It's great. I mean, that answer depends on who you're asking it. If you're asking from somebody who's like just, I guess there's different marriages and there's different reasons for people to get married. Some people just want to be married because they want to be married. Then with this status, it brings them comfort. For me, it's just a slumber party with my best friend. And I'm not saying you have to be married. You could just be living together and not be married, but for me, it brings me peace and security and like confidence when you know you both said, you know, till the end of time and beyond that, you know. Neither one of us is from a divorced family, and neither one of us really thinks of that as a backup option anyway. I still think divorces are good for relationships that are not doing well, but like if you're in an abusive relationship or marriage, you can get a divorce, but for me, this can sound cliche, but I genuinely believe that I'm married to my one and only, my soulmate, my, you know, love of my life, the person I'm meant to be, my best friend. Yeah, so we have a happy marriage. We don't really fight. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. It's great. It's just great. But I wouldn't need a marriage with just anybody, but it feels good to be married to your best friend, you know? And it's nice that it's a mutual feeling. I didn't have to document to marriage or anything like that. Monica C, do y'all plan on having kids? Y'all always kids. Yeah. Maybe. Right. I'll be honest, I've never been a kid person like that. I don't dislike them either. But you know how I love dogs. I've never had that feeling with kids. So the only time I started considering entertaining the idea of a kid of my own is when, you know, I fell in love with my husband, and, you know, having our own little spawn would be nice, but I still don't feel 32, but my sister had her child when she was 37, so no issues. Jen asked, do you prefer Nashville over Alabama? 100%. Nashville, I don't want to get too political, but Nashville is more my kind of political environment. It's a blue city. And I'm not black and white with the political stuff, but I definitely appear to the blue side way more, because that's what I was raised with, and that's what I just generally believe in. So, but Nashville is a blue city in a red state, so it's tricky. I would love to move to like a really generally more blue state. Anyway, there's more that I could say, I know, and if you start a conversation about that in the comments, I mean, I would have so much more to cover in that topic, but to keep it surface level, yeah, I prefer Nashville way better. Plus, I like that it's a bigger city than Huntsville where we lived. I don't like country music though. Trash can chic, or chic. Will you, Alberto and Rocky, one day settle permanently in Finland, or do you think you'll always move around to different places? 50-50. We plan on settling down in Finland. Rocky, no. We are the type of people that don't need to settle down. You know, I can make a home anywhere, and then there's so much to see in this world that I kind of want to just explore and live in different places as well. I definitely would like to move to New York. I don't know if I can make it happen, but I'm working on it. And then we want to move to Finland, and that's the goal for settling down. But what if we change our mind when we're in Europe? What if we want to move into Italy or France or Ireland, you know? Because we could do that. I really don't know. Having a Rocky or having a kid potentially in the future. Neither one of those things hinders that, so. The minimalistic adventurer. What do you do for work? I'm an associate team leader in my team at work. It is kind of like a high-end wellness place that's as detailed as I can be. Yeah. What I do on an everyday basis is run operations and listen to my team, motivate them, and delegate, make sure everything's being done correctly, and that I help my team do things correctly instead of just bossing around. I am a leader, not a boss, not a manager. There's so many sounds, like a helicopter now, and there's a plane or two. Fertitude asks, what's something you love about the US? What's something you hate like there's so much to see and experience, and I always say this, I love how diverse it is. It's so diverse, so many cultures, so many nationalities. Those are my favorite things. What I don't like is lack of universal health care. That's one of the biggest reasons why I don't see permanently staying here as an option. Gun violence is incredible. It's like every day some kind of shooting somewhere, or many shootings. It's become so normalized in this country, but it is never normal to me, and I don't wanna. I know there's kind of all kinds of violence everywhere, but it is off the roof, you know, in here. So it's a cool country, but it's not a secure country. Kind of like when you come from a country that's very secure on many levels, it's a little scary to live in here, both financially, health-wise, safety-wise. But I would love to live abroad and visit here often. What fills your cup and what makes you happy and feel restored by ASMR Eager? I love her channel. I'm an introvert through and through, so what fills my cup is spending time at home with Rocky, preferably in bed. But I'm alone. And also, obviously, spending time with my husband. If I don't have a day off together with my husband for like 2 weeks, even though we live together, we see each other every day, if I don't have a full day off with him, it really affects my mental big time. I need my husband. We start off long distance and we just want to be together at all times, all the time. That's just us. We both genuinely love being together. We don't need anybody else in our lives. We don't need alone time, because the little bit of alone time we do get from working at different jobs and stuff, I mean, that's more than enough to make us miss each other. And even when we're at home, sometimes he's in the living room, I'm in the bedroom. That's enough a distance for me. Like, I don't want more than that. I love my bubble. Joel Stiver. Hey, would you possibly do more page flipping videos, because we really enjoy them? Absolutely, I love them. I just need to get more magazines. Julia Danielson, from your own experience, is it easy or hard to make friends in the United States? How was it compared to Finland? So, I'm one of those people that everybody becomes friends with me and wants to hang out with me, and I don't want to hang out with anybody. So, it's the same in Finland. It's the same here. I genuinely like these people too, but I just don't want to hang out. I want to come home and recharge. Went every 6 months. I don't know if you got that. Once every 6 months we hang out with somebody, and that's it. And usually even then I want my husband there. So I'm bad at answering that because I don't have friends. But I haven't noticed a difference. that encourages and or connects drinking with being social, going to bars and meeting people. Maybe your take on that as well. I hope I'm making sense. I am very passionate about this topic. I could talk for hours, but I'm gonna keep it short. I haven't drunk alcohol, neither has Abby, for 5 years. We both drank in a lab when we first met, and then we haven't drank since. For me, I can't speak for Abby, but for me, for years before I stopped drinking, I had this relationship with alcohol. It was all or nothing, so I would get really drunk or not drink. If I would have one cider, which is nothing, I would feel depressed the next day, super regretful. I always felt regretful. My relationship with alcohol was something forbidden, something that's not good for me. And when I did it, I felt guilty the next day, no matter how little I drank, which usually was a lot. So I stopped periodically. Like, I would stop for 3 months, I would stop for 2 months, for 6 months, and come back again. And then we both made a decision to just stop. And it's been 5 years, and after the first year or two, it becomes more normal. You don't think about the social pressure anymore. The only way I see when people still live the social pressure life with alcohol, like they feel like it's normal to drink alcohol at gatherings, or they think alcohol needs to be a part of any kind of celebration. And overall, like, if you go for beer after work or what, that's, every time I see that, I just find it so weird because I can't relate anymore. My life has been blissfully nice, easy, relaxing without alcohol. Alcohol makes all your problems bigger. I still get periods of super small anxiety or depression, like not in like a diagnosed level, but like the kinds of periods that we all feel. Like sometimes you just feel anxious over deadlines or stressed about work. If I was drinking alcohol on top of that, oh my god, my depression, anxiety, stress, everything would be so much worse. So to me, not drinking, having a clear mindset, I don't do any drugs either, I don't smoke or anything. Having a clear head is the best way to experience life. I wouldn't want to like be in a cloud. Like we only have one life and then who knows what. So I don't want to like waste a second of it. Even if I'm just on the couch, you know, at least I am present on the couch. I post on my Instagram about that periodically, so if you wanna see more of my opinions, go there and browse for some of my posts. Elizabeth Bravo, if you could only choose one between Dollar Tree and Aldi, which one would you choose? Aldi, I actually haven't gone to Dollar Tree in a couple years now, which is kind of sad. But Aldi has more, I feel like, more quality products. Plus, I love grocery stores better than knickknacks, which Dollar Tree has better knickknacks. But yeah, I Aldi all day. My comment is, would you ever start day in the life videos? I'm sure many people would want this. I would love to. I just suck. I've been meaning to do a cleaning video for forever, but I suck at like setting it up, and I have to edit it. But I want to so bad. It's just harder than it seems. Like remember when Moonlight Eats would do her vlogs on the flip side of the moon? I genuinely, like, knowing how much effort it takes to film and then edit, I was always in awe. I was like, how does she have time for this? Even on my days off, I'm just like, no, it's a full day of work for me. But I will keep it in my mind. Maybe one day. You know, our vlogs in Love at First Bite take me 6 to 8 hours, start to finish, just to edit. I don't could answer why. They just always do. So when I do them on my day off, it's like I don't even have a day off because I'm just working on the computer. That's it. I think that's all the questions. Oranges are so good. I always buy the navel. I've gotten pretty good at peeling them because my dad used to peel my oranges. Yeah, when I was a girl, he would peel them. Alright, I'm gonna go edit this video because there's so many sounds that I need to edit out, like just now, loud trucks and stuff. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye y'all.